All right. We're live. Oh, Antonio Brown's out this week? Sheesh.
Yes, sir.
I didn't see that coming. I was kind of figuring. I was like, who do I play for AJ? I feel like I have to get AJ Brown in my lineup if he's going against Kansas City, and then I saw AB was out, and I was like, oh, that'll be the one.
Oh, man. Sorry, man. I'm playing a chess game real quick. I fucked up. I waited too long.
You freaking.
This guy's pretty solid.
Yeah.
He's not doing too bad. Pretty comparable match, honestly.
What's up, nerds? Yo, Jared, what's good, man? How you doing today? I don't know why I'm so tired today, man.
I'm exhausted too. Let me know if there's any questions in the chat. I'll jump in real quick. I just
Question numero uno. So he says Hasty, Robbie Anderson, or Renfro in the flex.
Hasty, Robbie Anderson. I'm gonna go with Renfro, dude. Renfro's been spot on, man.
I think Renfro's the guy off the top of my head, but I'm not.
Yeah, I think I gotta go Renfro for sure. He's just been really solid, and you know, can't argue with solid.
Yeah, it's 100% right for me. Yeah. Bars in the tuck. Bars in the tuck. Good morning to you, sir. You as well, sir. And
Morrow.
Ertz, man. I don't know. Fuck, he just got traded. I don't even know if he's.
Was it?
Ertz or Ricky Seals-Jones. I'm kind of thinking Ricky Seals-Jones. I don't really know if I want to play Ertz just yet. Like, I think Ertz is going to be great on the Cardinals. I don't know how well he's going to be acclimated with the playbook and everything. Like, how much are they going to play him? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I mean, he was, but at the same time, I don't know. I have a good amount of faith in Ricky Seals-Jones right now too. I like Ricky Seals-Jones.
This is the toughest game of chess I've ever played in my life. Did it really have to be like the hardest match that I've ever experienced?
I don't know, man. Ricky Seals. If it was a different tight end, then maybe I might go Ertz. But I would rather not play Ertz in his debut with the Cardinals. I need to figure out who to pick up, bro. Like, so I selling Shepard's on the waiver wire, but I can't pick him up because somebody dropped him too recently. I guess I'll just pick up Devontae Booker. We're having two tight ends like on your roster. I mean, I usually just do one, but I usually have a decent tight end. If I have two like kind of tight ends, I don't know. I don't mind having two. If the rest of my team is capable and has a lot of depth, and usually that's the case when you draft late on tight end. So I don't mind having two tight ends if you have worse tight ends, or maybe. Ricky Seals is a waiver wire option you can do or something. I don't know. Because like I was running with Noah Fant and Rob Gronkowski, but Gronk's on IR right now, so I was able to pick up Ricky Seals. And I kind of have three right now, but
Damn, I just lost. All right. I'm in, boys. I'm going to focus up now.
10 minutes late to the party.
I don't give a shit. Big guy care? Big guy care? Alright. Alright, let's see. New toy Ertz. I don't know. I'm not ready to play Ertz, but hey. I think you can like I don't know if you were saying this or not, but you can keep 2 tight ends if both of them are good.
Well, I was saying you keep 2 tight ends if both of them are bad. Because you don't know which one to play, so you got to make sure you get the right matchups and shit, and you figure out it like on a week-to-week basis.
Well, I mean that too. I got 3 tight ends in that league where my tight ends are bad. So
yeah, if you have good tight ends, like you got Waller or Kelsey.
Honestly,
I mean,
it's less about your tight ends skill position and more about the other positions. I mean, like if you're so set at other positions and your tight end is struggling, or you have 2 good ones and you don't want to drop one to the opponents or like whatever. Yeah, but
well, that's what I was saying. Is if you wait on tight end, usually you're gonna have a better team or more depth, anyways, and that's why having tight end is usually okay. Our second one. Yeah, I don't mind dropping Goddard early on. I mean, he wasn't going to be consistent. You're not going to play him on a week-to-week basis. Usually, I don't mind that. He might do better now that Ertz is gone, but I guess we'll see. The problem is we don't use tight ends as much as we should. It kind of tilts me. We just do let's little screens and like throws it to we throw it to the end of the field over there, way out over the sidelines. I don't know why we don't use the middle of the field and eat it up with our tight ends and slants and like stuff like that. But hopefully they get that fixed over the bye week and we're ready to have a better offense against the Raiders.
yeah, hopefully.
I'm tired of looking at the same shit.
Tired of shitting the same.
So if the fans know what the problem is, everybody around their league knows what the problem is. And I don't understand why the coach doesn't know what the problem is. And if he does, and he just doesn't know how to fix it, then he should probably get a new play caller, or a good play caller rather, because he can just focus on his head coaching duties. If Julio plays against the Chiefs, do you play Julio or do you play Jacoby Myers?
What about Myers?
So if Julio's active today, do you play Julio against the Chiefs or do you play Jacoby Myers?
Probably just Jacoby, dude. Julio fucking sucks.
Or do I pick up Michael Pittman?
Their team is so bad, dude. And I don't know about Pittman either. I just play Jacoby Myers. He's done fine getting you here.
Or
like I'm not starting Julio anymore at this point. I just he hasn't done anything for me regardless of the game script. I mean, he's absolutely fucking useless. Dude's got like 40 points on the season. He's supposed to be a top tier tight end or top tier wide receiver.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers actually gotten shit done.
Sam, I'm gonna go with Renfro on that one, by the way.
Yeah, Renfro for me as well.
Tampa kind of scares me low key, but I mean they're gonna be susceptible in the pass, so if they're gonna score, it would be probably get to the receivers. So I don't know.
Why does this thing tell me to play Rondale Moore instead of Christian Kirk? I don't get it. Like, why do we think Rondale Moore is like the second coming of Jesus? He has less points than Christian Kirk over the first six games. Christian Kirk has been fairly more consistent. The only bad game he had was against the Rams, which is expected. I don't get it. Like, that's mad disrespect to Christian Kirk.
Yeah, his bye week could be definitely crazy for a few people. I have like one league where it's pretty bad, and then the rest are like, not that bad. So hopefully I can take advantage in those ones, but we'll see.
Are you playing Miles Sanders or Antonio Gibson this week?
I don't even think Gibson's playing, is he?
Yeah, he is.
He just seems so risky, dude.
Says Adam Schefter is reporting Washington football team running back Antonio Gibson shin will play in week 7. And they're going against fucking Green Bay. It's one of the matchups I've been waiting for.
Well, then, hey, do what you gotta do, man. You don't like Gibson or Sanders anyways, right?
Oh, no, I hate Sanders.
If Gibson plays half the game, then you should be good.
Sanders playing against Las Vegas, and he should do something. Whatever. I'll start Gibson and hope. It's literally my only decision on this team, and I can't figure out what I want to do.
Julio, high scoring game. I mean, high scoring game if he stays on the field. That's the issue.
Julio and high scoring game don't go together. Michael Carter, Alex Collins. Joe, what is that? What is that?
Ryan Tannehill against the Chiefs all day. The only issue with that would be Derrick Henry just cutting them up, which he might do because they suck so bad. So I don't know. It might be bad in that sense, but
Michael Carter or Alex Collins.
yeah, well, then you also have AJ Green in that offense, so it's really, I don't know. I don't even know where to consider what option. Like,
I'm playing Alex Collins over Michael Carter.
I'd go Alex Collins as well.
It's really close.
The only way I play Michael Carter is if it's a fucking easy ass pancake.
So Michael Carter found the end zone last week, and that's the only reason he was viable. Really, I mean, he's just not getting enough. I don't think.
I don't. Yeah, you can't trust him, and then against New England especially, I'm just not about it.
Like, these were the moments that you drafted Michael Carter for, and I don't know. I mean, he didn't even make my roster up to this point because I just was expecting him to come out and take the lead back role immediately, and he totally didn't. Now he's finally, I mean, he's getting some carries, getting like 10 carries a game, but he's just not making the most of them. It's like three yards a carry maybe, and that's being great, like, you know, being nice. So, I mean, Collins is a better running back in my opinion. It's just a matter of whether or not their offense can get off the ground, and if he stays healthy. I mean, you're right. The Saints will totally key on the runners and try to make Geno beat them, but Geno's capable of doing that, and I think that he'll open the floor up.
I mean, Collins, like, against the Saints, I saw that. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, Saints, I see somebody's rush. The Saints and Tampa are the two teams where you're like, all right, I don't want to start that running back. But then you look at what Carter's playing. He's playing against the Patriots. It's not that great, and he's been complete garbage for the most part. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. If he was going against the Chiefs or some easy ass team like that on defense, then sure, I might sneak him in there. But I don't know, when he's not, then I guess I'm just gonna go with the guy that has a bad matchup, even just because I believe in his talent or the team around him better or more. And sure, he could be right, man. Hubbard's pretty solid without CMC. And Mitchell, you never know. Felipe in the chat.
Tannehill or Burrow rest of season in this week? I mean, with Tannehill and Burrow, do you really have to pick one rest of the season, or do you just pick somebody up from week to week?
I don't know. Hold on, Felipe. That Patriots defense. That's the lock right there. Get them locked in and loaded.
I mean, Burrow's better than Tannehill by far, like over the course of the season, and so I just got to go with the hot hand. But today, I mean, against Baltimore, Joe Burrow will be fine against Baltimore. I'm not even tripping. KC's got a weak, buttered defense, but I mean, if Heineke can't, throw against them, then what makes you think Tannehill can? He's been trash.
Well, I mean, my issue isn't even that. It's my issue is that their defense is so shitty. Then they're like, why throw the ball when you can just run with Derrick Henry all game?
Very true. Yeah,
so that's my only issue with it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think Joe Burrow today and Joe Burrow forever is my answer.
I mean, Burrow is definitely the long-term answer for me. So
100% the long term. I would say 50-50 today, and I wouldn't mind Burrow today, honestly.
Yeah, that game could go two ways. It could just be like a fucking struggle for both teams, or it could just be like a pretty solid team where they're putting up some points and like getting it done. And it's real exciting, like 28 to 31 or some shit like that.
I'm going Waddle over AJ Brown all day long. Not playing AJB. Those Titans, the Titans offense, I'm not touching unless it's Derrick Henry. That's it.
I mean, I think AJ Brown's fine now.
AJ Brown will never be fine. Bro's an absolute bum.
I like Waddle this week for sure. I have him starting, but I mean, I would probably go AJ Brown in this case.
Jalen Waddle's not going to hurt you at all, though. Like, you already know that, whereas AJ Brown totally could. AJ Brown hasn't done a lick of shit all year long. Nothing.
He did good last week.
No, he had a good week last week. 7 receptions, 91 yards, though. I mean, is that enough?
That's enough.
Is that enough?
He proved it.
But Waddle's playing against Atlanta, and he got 10 receptions for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns last week, bro. He's already had multiple weeks like A.J. Brown's best week. And he's going against one of the worst, passing defenses in the league this week. You might as well put him in when he actually has a good matchup.
Did you see Chuck City's question? I mean, I would probably go with Ricky Seals-Jones there, dude.
Ricky Seals, Brandon Ayuk, Myles Gaskin. Yeah, it's either Ricky Seals or Myles Gaskin. It's close.
Myles Gaskin gets 4 points, Brandon Ayuk gets 4 points, and Ricky Seals gets 6 to 8. So I'm going with the 6 to 8.
Why do you think Gaskin's going to get 4 points?
I think if he gets 4 points, if he's lucky, he's fucking garbage.
Bro, he's had 3 weeks where he was over 10. He had 1 week where he had 30. He just sucked against Jacksonville and Indy.
I don't know, he's pretty piss poor.
He had 10 receptions 2 weeks ago. Bonafide receiver. I'm not saying he's good or anything, but I'm saying that his odds of doing great are just as big as Ricky Seals. I mean,
the problem is
one of them is going to have a bust out game. The question is which one.
The problem is 36% of snaps. Malcolm Brown 36, and then they have fucking Ahmed getting 27. Like, what the fuck's that about? Like a third of the fucking game he's in, and then they use him.
I'm talking about content, not the amount of.
No, I feel you. Or you can do.
It's not the amount of words that counts, Kyle. It's the content.
He could bounce back against Atlanta. Like, it might not be a terrible idea, but at the same time, dude, I would rather just lose with fucking Ricky Seals than lose with Gaskins at this point. Fuck.
Yeah, but if Gaskin has that big breakout game, you're gonna feel stupid. I mean, I'm probably gonna go with Ricky Seals, honestly, but it's close. I'm just saying, don't discount it.
No, I mean, I feel
the other one I'm discounting though. I think.
Yeah, the other one's just get him out of there. That's 4 points.
Yeah, it
lucky.
is. Let's see. What was it, Freeman or Stevenson? So we're at.
I think we're at Pitts, Callaway, Bateman, Michael Carter, and Hines.
Oh, that one. Pitts, Callaway, Bateman, Michael Carter, Hines.
Pitts is a lock, I think.
3? Jesus Christ. Rashad Bateman probably then. For number the second one maybe. Forgot actually. Has he done anything yet, or is he just like a shot in the fucking dark?
So he came back last week. He got 6 targets, 4 catches, 29 yards. So you got like 4.9 and a.
I mean, I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it, and then probably Michael Carter or something. I mean, Callaway, he gives you that, explosion upside, but is he, has he been doing that week in, week out? I don't know.
No, he hasn't, but I think I would take my shot on him though. Like, this is where I do take my shot on him, because at least if he
when you have nothing better.
Yeah, you have nothing better. If he pops off, then you could win your week off of it for sure. Especially when you're starting those 3 options, you need somebody that can pop off.
Yeah, you can sit Mike Carter and Hines probably, or go Mike Carter over Bateman. I don't know. Yeah, probably Pitts, Callaway, and somebody else.
Yeah, it's definitely Pitts, Callaway for me, but after that, I don't know.
Callaway scares me because he's so like hit or miss.
Oh, I feel you, but this is the perfect situation where you would play him, I think. And since Seattle's definitely, it's doable for sure, so.
Some weird ass questions today. Y'all got some odd teams. Like, I'm thinking that there's some waiver moves that could be done here, because I'm like, are we actually at a point in the year where we're starting Ramondre Stevenson?
I would start the 3 receivers there just to finish that question up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Stevenson's done. I think he had a good game last time, right?
He rushed 5 times though.
I feel you.
He ran the ball 5 times for 23 yards and had a touchdown, and then he had 3 receptions for 39 yards.
I'm in a bad spot.
I see that. I see it.
Well, that's somebody else, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's in a bad spot this week. It's crazy.
Freeman or fucking Stevenson, dude. I see what you mean. What the hell is that?
Bro, if you only saw the questions that I had for my dad this morning, I mean, I am like in a pickle. I'm like trying to decide between like Chris Conley and Evan Ingram, and
oh, so then you can't even talk.
I know, but that's in a deep dynasty. Like, and all my players are injured. I have like 5 running backs injured, and my whole goal was to play 5 running backs each week, and literally all of them are on IR.
Yeah.
I finally got T.Y. Hilton back, and then he's gone again, so great. I don't know about Freeman or Stevenson.
I think you go Stevenson, dude. I think against the Jets, like, if somebody's gonna do something, it would be against the Jets, right? And like,
and
I don't think Freeman's gonna do shit against the Bengals. Like, I think that's gonna be more of a passing game and a Lamar game than a running back game, to be honest.
Is Latavius Murray out this week again?
He was out last week.
Yeah, he got injured late last week, and then whatever. So if Latavius is out, then Freeman will get the bulk of the carries, and he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, they declared him out.
Okay, yeah, then him and Le'Veon are going to get most of the carries. I would say that Freeman's the play there.
Yeah, that's a good call. I didn't realize he got hurt.
So, like, I only realize things when, like, I have those players, and, like, I don't have any shares of Latavius Murray because why would I? So now it's like, and then Le'Veon Bell I already dropped in every league. He's not worth rostering. He's trash.
Well,
Freeman, I'm in the same boat. I'm not. He's not worth rostering on my team, so I don't have that much of a need for running back.
Well, then I think you play most of the game, right? So like, nobody. I don't know. They didn't even fucking like some of these updates, man. I just don't get.
Yeah, no, I'm probably going Freeman, but yeah,
I think that definitely changes things from that point. Yeah.
Yeah, I get like every other update right now. Like, it's kind of ridiculous with like the outs and all that stuff.
They'll
So, like,
send out an
if they're not
update
on
for
my-
some stupid shit that you don't care less. They can care less about, and then they don't give you the important ones that you actually care about. So
Yeah, they're like Heineke is playing. I'm like, he's not even on the injury report. Okay, Scott, Josh Allen, Eckler, Waller, all gone. Should I play Heineke or Daniel Jones? Is Waller out this week for sure? Has that been verified? Or is he still game time decision?
Shrek, if Julio plays, I'm going Julio over Corey Davis, by the way.
Here, Jones.
Is Waller actually out, like officially out?
That's what I just asked. He's not.
Yeah, no, I heard that, but he doesn't feel great.
Yeah, he's not out though.
That's tough.
I feel like you got to go with Heineke instead of Daniel Jones. They've both been absolute ass lately, but Heineke's got an easier defense to play against, so let's see what he can do, I guess. I'm not sold on either of them anymore. I'm picking up a free agent if I can. Slayton with no Shepard or Rondale Moore. Probably Slayton. And Uzuma or Moreau. Probably Uzuma. Unless Waller doesn't play, then Moreau.
So the problem is Heineke hasn't done oh man, I don't know.
No, Heineke ain't done shit, and at least Daniel Jones has like a higher ceiling, but I still got to go with Heineke. Heineke also, I mean, they both offer rushing touchdown upside, but Green Bay's defense is like kind of for hunker. I don't know.
I kind of think Jones.
Neither is a good option. Neither is a good option this week, in my opinion. I'm just like.
No, I agree with that one, but
I'm not sold.
If I had to choose between those two, I think I just go Daniel Jones on the upside. That hopefully with Shepard. I think Shepard's back, right? So.
Whether Waller's out or not, I'm still going Renfro over Robbie Anderson.
Also, Slayton with no Shepard. Shepard, they said he's going to play. I'm going on Moore, regardless.
Yeah, I get that.
And then you pick the tight end or not already?
Oh, so I said if Darren Waller's not playing, then I go Moreau. But if he is playing, then I go Uzuma. But I think he's got Waller, so he said he had Waller, right? Yeah. So if Waller plays, then I'm just playing Waller and calling it good.
Just play whoever's. I gotcha.
I'd rather play hurt Waller. Waller could say my leg is snapped in half. I'm a game time decision, and I would play him if he was in. Like I don't give a shit. Waller's going in my lineup.
Dude, just fucking in a wheelchair going on the field.
Yeah, he could like show up with a fucking prosthetic for the first time, and I would be like, "Yep, Waller it is."
I agree with that though. I think you go with whoever fucking starts.
Yeah, same thing with. I mean. Shit. I'm more inclined to do that with him than any other tight end in the league too, like even more than Travis Kelce, because like he's just got that heart that he's just like, I'm on the field regardless. Like, and then he gets thrown to more than anybody when he's hurt, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like most coaches don't do this shit. Damien Harris or Gibson.
I mean, Patterson's a beast. Hubbart's a beast with that CMC. Elijah Mitchell and Darrell Williams. I don't know about those ones, and then Josh Jacobs has been pretty solid recently. So I'm not surprised by a couple of those names.
Fields a fucking joke. Start Heineke. Yeah, Fields is a fucking joke. I think they're both kind of a joke, honestly. But I'm not. I don't want Tua. So I hope we don't trade. Hope Washington doesn't trade for him. Damien Harris or Gibson, dude. I want to go Damian here.
Dude, I just realized I had my fucking chat on Top Chat instead of Live Chat. I hope I didn't fucking miss anything.
You probably did.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, you gotta figure your shit out.
Did you talk about Moore over Shepard or not?
Not really.
If Shepard plays, I'm playing Shepard, so that's just me.
I actually don't know who I want there. Like I like Rondale Moore, but like he's been fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what Shepard's top week looks like.
Shepard's good when he plays. This year. So. Yeah.
Yeah, Shepard's probably must start if he plays. I think I'm going Damien Harris over Gibson just because of the injury, and then Heineke.
Dude, the thing is Robbie Anderson he hasn't done shit all year. The couple games we has done something. It's been like one touchdown. Like it's like one catch, one touchdown. The only reason why he has like 6, 7, 8 points, like I don't know, dude. He's not getting it done. When Renfro's been consistent all year long for the most part. Like sure, last week wasn't his best week, but like he's been pretty solid for the most part.
He's a consistent player, and he's got like 75 points to show for it. He's one of those mid-tier receivers that you can get away with starting every single week.
So
like as a flex option.
So it's kind of like regardless of if Waller starts, it's like I don't know. But hey,
Yeah.
man,
his ranking doesn't go down just because Waller's out.
I guess if you end up playing Robbie Anderson, then best of luck. Daniel Jones has been hot garbage for 3 years.
How are you gonna sit Hopkins? How are you gonna sit Hopkins, Debo, or DJ Moore? Fuck Shepard. Get him out of your lineup. That's fine. You can't sit Debo, DJ Moore, or Hopkins.
Did you do the Damian Harris or Gibson one?
Yeah, I go Damian.
Yeah, I agree with that. Safe option.
And it's only because of the injury. Only because of the injury. Is Green Bay tough?
No, I just mean the Jets. They're not. So
I mean, so it doesn't matter either way. I'm like, Green Bay's trash. I don't know what you're talking about. It's the same matchup pretty much.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I think that Gibson probably have a good day. He'll probably have like 60 yards, maybe a touchdown, but you don't want to be banking on that touchdown. I think that Damien Harris has like a lot of upside this week.
Is it dumb to go Justin Fields in this case over Heineke?
I'm going Heineke. I think Fields is hot trash.
Heineke.
I don't want to be disrespectful to Fields, but he just hasn't looked good this year. He just like throws picks when he shouldn't be, and they get to the red zone and then fucking die, or they don't get to the red zone at all. Pretty miserable. Yeah, Jared, I agree. Heineke's good, but it's just like
Julio Jones is in, bro.
I don't know. We make a lot of mistakes on offense, whether it's a drop ball or him messing up or just bad play calling occasionally, and like that stifles like all of our drives. So he should be getting more points than he gets. Fields does disrespect himself. Trash. Shepard is out. Well, that answers that.
I thought they said he was playing. I guess he's now not expected to play. Okay, well.
All this misinformation.
That's lame.
AJ Brown is active and will play. Devontae Parker will not play.
Yeah, I guess that does answer that. Huh? You're going with your studs regardless, but now there's no decision to even be made. Okay, well, if Slade and all these receivers are out, then I'm probably going Tiny over Daniel Jones for sure.
Damien Williams, is he playing this week?
I mean, I think so, but at the same time, I don't think he's the main guy. I think that they like that rookie that they drafted or whatever.
Khalil?
Yeah.
So do you go Khalil over Alex Collins then?
Assuming that that's what's going on right now in Chicago.
I think Damien Williams is probably playing.
Yeah, but Khalil looked good last week, bro.
Well, I think Khalil Herbert's fine. I think he should be the guy, but it's like the more people in the backfield, the less play time.
I got you.
I want him to have as much of an opportunity to succeed as possible.
See, they're both in such shit situations right now with the rushing teams that they're playing against. I think they're both going to get locked up, but I think I go Khalil Herbert.
Yeah, I like Khalil a lot.
I think Khalil has some upside. I don't know how much against Tampa, but
40-mile-per-hour winds at the SF game, they said.
Fuck. Is that NSF?
Dude,
or I mean,
that makes sense, dude. The weather is absolute shit today.
And California is very deep. I don't know what's with our weather, bro. It's fucking all over the place.
I'm only seeing 16-mile-per-hour winds. Probably like 40-mile-per-hour gusts.
I think he's a solid player. I mean, he's not trash, but he's not gonna like win you your game. And I mean, hopefully he wouldn't lose it either. But
Yeah, the bye weeks. Luke, has been brutal. The bye weeks and then injury. Like week 6 was like the worst week for me. I think I'll probably be all uphill from here, honestly. But week 6, I had Josh Allen in a bunch of leagues. I had Russell Wilson, who's now on IR. I had like all my quarterbacks. I had to do full quarterback carousel this week. The 2 leagues where I got Josh Allen, I had Deshaun Watson as my backup sitting on my bench. I was waiting for him to get traded. Never got traded. Still sitting there. I'm holding him for the rest of the year. Rest of season, James Robinson, Jonathan Crowder.
what? No, Jonathan Taylor.
That's what I said.
You said Crowder.
I know. I saw Crowder below.
Oh.
I saw Crowder below, and I just said it. Jonathan Taylor. James Robinson, Jonathan Taylor.
I mean, to be honest, James Robinson's my guy. So
I like James Robinson a lot. I just didn't want to be the first one to say it.
I don't trust Jonathan Taylor as far as I can throw him. Like he's been doing pretty solid like the last couple of weeks and everything, but I don't know, bro. I fucking not about it. I mean, Taylor has the most value. Like Taylor's name holds weight, and people are gonna be most excited about Taylor. So I mean,
And Taylor's absolutely killed it in each of his last 3 games.
and so he'd be a great person to trade away right now after he killed it.
But Taylor also has like a really nice matchup for like every game for the rest of the year. Like
I know, but he had that last year too, dude.
I like them both a lot. I mean, I'm not like I wouldn't want to trade either of them away if I had them both. I would just roster them both, play them both, because they can both fit their way into a starting lineup and win you a league.
That's a pretty good running back core, actually.
Yeah. Morning gents. Crowder, Hines, or Mckissack. Probably Mckissack.
You sure it's not Crowder?
I don't think so. I think McKissick's going to get a lot of work out of the backfield today. Like a lot of catches and... If any, like if either of, like, so it's either McKissick, then Crowder, then Hines, for me, but...
Yeah, well, Hines isn't even the same tier for me. I think Hines is pretty unplayable at this point. He shouldn't even be in any question here.
Crowder's going against New England today. So I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel pretty good about it because I think J.C. Jackson or whatever would be on all over Corey Davis, which would leave.
I'm not sure, though.
Main option.
I'm not sure because Crowder's been the main option for the past couple of weeks here, and
yeah, I guess you never know, but
you could see some people moving around. I mean, he's been getting targeted like a mother. But I'm going McKissick just for the safe floor. Najee, Amari Cooper, Schultz, and Justin Herbert, and Antonio Brown out. Damn, dude. And then Antonio Brown one snuck up on everybody, man. I had him in my lineup, and I was like, wait, this is out.
I just switched that this morning, dude. I was like, I feel like I need to get AJ Brown in my lineup, and I looked up and I saw that Antonio was out, and I was like, oh, I guess that's one way I can get him into my lineup.
Yeah, but I like the fact that I didn't even realize it until like 8 a.m. on a frickin' Sunday. Like, I like checked on my phone to make sure that I didn't have anybody else. Like, I was mainly checking for like Dustin Hopkins was like my main thing because I was like, did I leave Dustin Hopkins in my lineups like before he got cut? You know, I think he got cut prematurely too. I really do. I mean, he missed 2 field goals, but like, I don't know. I don't think he was that bad.
Yeah, I mean, McKissick, I think in most situations I would probably lean Crowder, but I think this situation with the shin, he should get more playing time, and then they're going against the Packers. Packers are going to put up points. Who are they going to put in for their receiving game? McKissick. I think this is just like a perfect game, I guess, to put McKissick in. So I think that's why I just kind of like lean him.
And we can very well see Gibson get like 3 or 4 carries and then get eliminated. Like, it's pretty possible. His shin is really bothering him this year. It's been fucked up for like 4 weeks straight, and I've seen him take a big hit and then be out for a couple plays because of the shin. Corey Davis, New York Giants #1, not Crowder. It's close, dude. I think it's closer than you think.
Well, I mean, Corey Davis is like...
He's like a primary receiver, quote unquote.
He's the primary is #1, but he might not be targeted the most. Like, he might not be used the most. He's going to be outside. Crowder's the guy that's just going to get... He's going to be more involved. So, I mean, it depends on how you define #1. Like,
well, and Corey Davis gets targeted a ton. Like, I'm not tripping on that, but it's close. Like, as far as how much they get targeted, and which one do they feel is like, which one will New England feel is a scarier threat? Yeah, and if Jameson gets open in field, that's tough to beat.
I think they're gonna shut down Corey Davis like they did in week 2, and Crowder would be their guy. But at the same time, again, the Mckissack situation's not too bad, so I don't mind.
And Taj definitely Renfrow over Bateman.
And yeah, definitely Renfrow over Bateman.
Schematically, yeah. I love Jamison Crowder too because of his stint with Washington. I mean, he didn't do much for us, but I did love him.
What's the Redskins?
I love all of our receivers. Except for, the one receiver that I do fucking hate to the bottom of my core is Josh Doxson. Everybody else, though, is cool.
Dude, I thought he was going to be such a stud coming out of college, bro.
I was excited.
So sad that you guys got him. It's like, fuck, I really wanted that guy. Like, they got him. Like,
but that's how I felt about each of your past, 6 wide receivers that you've drafted. Every time you guys get a wide receiver, I'm like, fuck, dude, that guy's going to be a beast. And then they're like, They're like, average.
Nah, not us, dude. We don't do that. We get the fucking scrubs.
Devonta Smith should be an absolute legend, but because of play calling, he's not.
No, that's the one that I like, dude. He's gonna be a fucking god. Like, he's already proven enough for me. I like him, but Rake is fucking garbage.
Dude, yeah. When is Logan Thomas coming back, dude? I need that man. I have him on IR in 6 leagues. One of my buddies actually, he sniped me in the draft and took Logan Thomas right before me. And he already had a tight end on roster, and he grabbed Logan Thomas in the 5th round. So I'm cracking up now that we're a couple weeks removed, and I'm like, how does that taste now? Like, my Higbee shares are going strong. I had to wait till the end of the draft to grab a tight end because at that point, after Thomas, it's such a drop off.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about Deshaun Jackson since he played for both y'all's teams? We love Deshaun Jackson, but he's not really fantasy relevant anymore.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson's one of my all-time favorite receivers. He just
we both try to make him fantasy relevant for 3 years straight for no reason.
He's just kind of an injury-prone guy at this point, and then he's not going to get the most volume. And I was pretty hyped when he came back, but then he got injured and didn't really play, and I was pretty disappointed. Not in him, just the situation. It sucks.
Oh, Kevin King's out today.
My favorite all-time team was that 2010 team, dude. I'll take that 2010 team over the Super Bowl team all day, every day. Vic, McCoy, Jackson. It was such an exciting time.
Did we already say that Shepard was out?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed Deshaun Jackson, man. I loved. So, dude, one of my all-time favorite moments. Well, it wasn't my favorite because it was actually a miserable day, but went to a Niners Washington game in SF, at the old Candlestick Park or whatever, and we went to the game. It was RG3 at quarterback. We were sitting perfect view, it was gorgeous. And I think we saw something that the cameras didn't pick up. And there was this play where Deshaun Jackson's wide open, 60 yards down the field, just standing there waving his fucking arms at RG3, give me the fucking ball. And RG3 is running in circles in the backfield and then just takes a 25-yard sack. And Deshaun Jackson just sitting there man, fuck this shit. So frustrated, bro. And you could see how irritated he was because he was just burning people, just absolutely cooking them, and nobody's throwing him the damn ball. Or he gets overthrown somehow by RG3 or whatever. It was such a bad game. But we made some bets with the guy next to us, and we actually won the bets that we made, and so we came out richer than we walked in. But
real quick before we get back to this conversation, Cordell Patterson, honestly, as much as I hate to say play somebody over Swift, I think that would be the perfect person to play over Swift.
This week, yes. This week, yeah, I am playing Cordell over Swift this week.
Miami, dude, he's gonna fucking pop off, dude. I can't wait to see
Swift against LAR, right?
Yeah.
and he's injured, yeah, I'm good off
Yeah, I
that.
mean he's been injured all year, so I don't.
He's been questionable all year, but still, I mean, if somebody's carrying a questionable designation and they're going against one of the best defenses in the league, that increases the injury risk for me, and I'm not okay with it. Dude. Was that the game when did RG3? Was that the one where he got the rushing record for like longest touchdown or something, or was that a different game? I don't even remember, dude.
I think that was against the Vikings.
Dude, when he took that hit from who was it? Was it Ndamukong Suh or was it Haloti Ngata? One of those two dudes hit him in the fucking knee, and like that was like the beginning of the end. Forgot which one it was. All I know is a big fat fucking lineman. That's all I know.
I mean, dude, okay, let's be real though. That Super Bowl roster, like, it was pretty solid for the most part. We had depth at both lines, and like that's the reason why we won. But dude, the 2010 team would have fucking popped off that year anyways. I guarantee you Vic would have won a Super Bowl if he was in that same fucking team, or if that 2010 team was playing 2017. That 2010 team was amazing. The only reason why we didn't win the Super Bowl that year was because of fucking Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, dude. They won it and they beat us in the fucking wild card game, but we would have gone all the way. I guarantee you that 2010 team was disgusting. They were explosive, and it was way too exciting to watch. Like it was so exciting.
You know what's crazy is RG3's. Wait, what the heck? It doesn't even show him in this list. I thought he. I thought it was over 80 yards. I'm tripping.
If Waller plays, I think you do flex him. Because honestly, Callaway I don't trust. I would rather not play him if I don't have to. So
He had a 76-yard rushing touchdown. And that was against Minnesota. Yep, that was the game. Sue is pretty dirty, but so is, Haloti was somewhat dirty, wasn't he? Or was he just a beast?
I think he was just a beast, but I don't know.
Ndamukong Suh is definitely dirty.
Like Vikings fans do.
Yeah, if Waller plays, dude, I would flex Waller and play Ricky probably. I actually kind of like that. Dude.
The Mckissack Devonta Smith question is just such a toss-up, dude. Like you can go either way with that.
Hey, Jared, think about it, man. Washington had Kirk Cousins before you guys did. All right, we know how you feel. All right. I miss the old days before I was born. I've seen 3 playoff games in my life, and we lost all 3.
Okay, so C-Chav, I got Tua going as well, man, bro. Like we're good. We're in this together with Tua, okay? I don't believe in Tua as a starting quarterback in the slightest, but we're in this together. We got this.
Oh wait, bro! I've seen 4 playoff games so far now. We lost to Tampa, we lost to Seahawks twice, and we lost to Green Bay, right? In my life, those were all the playoff games that I've seen. All losses.
Fuck.
Yeah, breaks my heart. Worked that hard to get there with our 8-8 records, and
dude, and being a Vikings fan, dude, you probably hate Eagle fans, man, because you're that close to just playing at home in Minnesota
every December.
You just couldn't.
Dude, Tua's gonna be fine today. I think he's gonna be solid. And did we go Mckissack or Devonta Smith?
I'm trying to figure that one out still, dude. I want to bring up the point that Mckissack is probably going to do okay because Packers are going to score points. Mckissack will be put in the game, and then Gibson might not be playing as much because of the injury. So I think this is the perfect time to start Mckissack if you're going to play Mckissack. But I still don't know. I think in this situation, I'll go Mckissack over Smith, I think.
Mckissack and Smith are both interesting players because they carry that 5 to 19 point range.
Yes.
So it's either 5 or it's 19. Yeah. It sucks because Devontae should get work, but I hate the coaches so much. Hey, have a good day at work, Shrek. Enjoy yourself. Try not to kill anybody, all right?
Yeah, the Eagles Packer game. Yeah, dude, that one was
That one broke my heart.
That
That was the one
depressing
that
as
hurt the
fuck.
most.
That hurt so hard. Like that was the most depressing loss ever, dude. Because I felt like that team was just so unstoppable, and like I was just.
Oh, was that? Are they talking about the Eagles lost to?
I don't know. I think so.
Okay, because I remember the
you
game where
mentioned, you mentioned the one you played them. Okay, never mind.
We played the Packers, and that one broke my heart. That was the worst fucking game of my life. Like, pretty much we got destroyed by Aaron Rodgers just catching us with 12 men on the field like 6 times in a row. It made me sick, dude. He was literally like they were trying to sub out linemen while he's going no huddle, and like the linemen are like sprinting off the field as fast as they can. He snaps the ball, chucks it deep. W. It was just the whole fucking game, dude. I was so pissed off. I remember I was wearing my Redskins pajama bottoms, all right? And I used to work at KFC back then, and I remember like right at the end of the fourth quarter, because I had hope throughout the entire game. I wasn't going to stop hoping. I was like praying. Me and my dad are like sitting on the couch, clenching our hands, like freaking out. And then the final, snap went, and I just got up, walked out of the house, drove to KFC, and just like walked behind the counter and sat there in my Redskins pajama bottoms. It was so funny. My friends were all like, because it's the one day I requested off of work. I was like, yeah, I'm not working this day. Like this is Washington football day.
Real quick, I want to get to the Mark's question. I would play Mitchell over all those guys. Mckissack, I don't mind this week, but at the same time, I think Mitchell's just better, got more upside. Booker, same kind of thing. But I guess the Panthers, I would rather just play Mitchell. Mitchell, I think he didn't do that good last week because he didn't get that much opportunity because Trey Lance was just running the ball the whole time. But I think they're saying that Jimmy Garoppolo started this week, isn't he? So if that's the case, then I think Mitchell will actually have a better week this week because Jimmy's
Even
playing.
See Mark's question, dude. I did not even see his question. I like Mitchell.
Yeah.
Mitchell I got starting this week in a few leagues.
That's what I'm saying. And with Garoppolo playing, dude, Mitchell's going to do pretty good this week, I think.
And with the wind and rain, ooh-wee.
Yeah, so Mitchell's the way to
They're
go.
not going to be throwing the ball with Garoppolo with all that wind.
Also, to go back to the moral of the story, Jared, we all hate the fucking Packers here, so.
Yeah, I hate the Packers. I like the Seahawks, but like I would never, fuck the Packers though. I hate. God.
There's 2 teams that I just never want to win, and that's the Packers and the Niners, dude. I fucking hate them.
Can I just get one playoff win in my lifetime? Is that enough? Like,
can I just get 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime?
Go fuck yourself, bro. Like, I've been alive for 25 years, and I've only seen 4 playoff games and 0 wins. Like, that is sick.
I can't wait for Aaron Rodgers to retire. I'm gonna be honest. That man needs to fucking retire. I don't want to have to look at his face ever again.
I mean, I want Aaron Rodgers to come play for Washington is what I want.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I don't want that to happen either, so I'd rather him just retire.
I think it'd be sick if he could play for Washington, or I think it'd be funny if he was out playing for the Niners.
Also, Jalen Hurts, man, like, okay, so here's my problem with Jalen Hurts. I think he's a beast. I think he's got upside. I think it's his rookie year. Got to give him credit. I think he can grow and be better. My issue is every now and again his decision making is not up to par. It might be a wide open guy and he doesn't see him, or he goes for the wrong So every now and again his decision making is questionable. But I mean, for the most part, I think it's solid. And then my other issue is his accuracy sometimes is kind of shit. Like, a lot of good throws, but then there's some that are just crucial, like third down plays, and he misses it slightly. And it was just enough of a miss for him to, like, not hit the completion. So it fucked up the whole drive because it's the third round crucial play. So, I mean, that's my 2 issues with Jalen Hurts. I will say that I don't think all of it is on him. I'm telling you, the coaching has been fucking garbage. The play calls are just so disgusting. All we do is screens. We throw the outside. We do a bunch of the same plays over and over again. We don't run the ball. So how are you gonna expect a guy to come in on his basically first year, throw the ball 50 times a game, and be successful?
Yeah.
Like, you're setting your
They're
quarterback
trying to make him workhorse.
Yeah, you're setting him up for fucking failure. And then you're not gonna utilize the tight ends in the middle of the field. Like, you have 2 studs at tight ends, and you're not throwing the ball in the middle of the field. Like, Devonta Smith, put him on some fucking slants. Like, I don't know. There's no like creativity
Jared,
at all.
don't tell him Damien Williams. It's gotta be Khalil. Gotta be Khalil Herbert over Damien Williams, right? Yeah, I would say don't play Damien Williams. I can't see Damien Williams getting the bulk of the carries after Khalil Herbert put up that performance last week.
I like Khalil Herbert better just off of the performance of last week, and I think he's got more upside. But at the
If
same
the
time,
coaches don't go with Khalil, then that's on them. But like, I feel like he should be the main guy.
I also don't watch the Bears or like know enough about the Bears situation to fully say like one way or the other. So I just
He looked good. He looked good.
no, I know he looked good, but I mean like
He's just such a beast, man. I feel like he's one of the best rookie running backs this year.
and then I guess that leads me to my thoughts on Miles Sanders because now we're getting into that. I think he's a beast. I like him. I think the fact that he can get like 7 points a game with only like 3 carries is pretty good. So if we actually just run the ball like we should be doing, and having some better play calls, then Miles Sanders would be to like 15 points a game easily. So that's my thoughts on Miles. I think that at some point this season he could be really good if our offensive coordinator, or I guess our head coach, because he calls the plays, if he can figure his shit out, he'll be good. But until then, I don't know.
Excited for some good football today. I'm be honest with you, but I'm always excited and then I'm disappointed.
Jared,
If we could beat the Packers, I'd be a happy man.
Jared, I feel the same way about the Packers, but I also feel the same way about the Niners, dude. Like, their fans, dude, I don't know. Being in California, it hurts. Because, like, you don't hear anything about the Niners, and then all of a sudden they're decent, and then, like, they're talking the most shit ever. And it's like, where were you, like, a fucking year ago?
Goddard or Gesicki, though? This guy's got that question. Big Oos? Big Uche? Big Oosie?
I could Goddard all day, every day in that situation.
Big
no matter the matchup, no matter the situation, it's always Goddard over Gesicki for me.
Always. Yeah, me too. Especially with Ertz gone now. Yeah. I think it's a beautiful thing. He's pretty much a lock for 100% of the plays. He shouldn't be sitting out at all. Sometimes you'd see Ertz jump in there.
You definitely don't start Chase Sermon, by the way. I just want to throw that out there real quick. I don't know if we ever did, but
yeah, I don't like Trey Sermon today. I like what's his nuts better. What's his name? What's that running back that everybody scrambled for week 1?
Mitchell,
that's the one. Yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy. Trey Sermon's bum. So
I like Elijah Mitchell. I hope he does something well this week. Dude, I don't necessarily like Raiders fans too much, but I do like the Raiders a little bit. Like, Darren Waller has made me become like a slight Raiders fan. Not a Raiders fan, but I would say the Bengals are my second favorite team, and then probably the Raiders are like right up in there. I just love Waller so much, and they've always had like defenses that hit hard and like have that old school style of football. And like they may not be the best defense at all, but it reminds me of like old Washington football where like, you know, they would just hit hard every week and like then they'd lose games. Like, opposing teams' quarterbacks wouldn't come out okay like every time.
So Jack needs Miles Sanders to get 16 points today, man. I mean,
you're going to be hurting for that, I think.
Miles Sanders can easily get 16 points in any given day if he's given the workload. So I mean,
given the workload, yeah. Mitchell, Hastings, Sermon all active last year. It was a sneaky secret if you had a SF running back, you started him. Didn't matter who it was. Yeah, 100%, Jared. You're right. Sermon might be a special case, though. I don't know. Sermon and Hasty, I'm not ready for. I mean, if Hasty was by himself in the backfield, I'd be so hyped. But he's never active really like that. And then Sermon's just a big question mark at this point. So is Mitchell. I don't know. It's just
suspect, bro. We I think we're cool with the Ricky Seals Waller option. I would never go Callaway over Pittman, no matter the weather. So I mean, that's just me. I wouldn't pivot. But if you want to pivot and do the two tight end thing, like I don't mind that as much. But that's where I'm at.
Jameson, Crowder, or T Higgins? Oh, so Penny or Collins? Who'd you say on that one?
Oh, dude, fucking Penny's playing. Oh, I forgot about that. What the fuck? I'm gonna be honest. I think Penny playing fucking
Changes the first answer that we gave.
changes every answer that we've given so far, and I just fucking didn't
Yeah.
realize it.
Fuck, dude.
That means Michael Carter over.
Yeah, we messed up.
We fucked that up. God damn it. I don't remember who asked Michael Collins or fucking Alice Collins, but if you're still here, Michael Carter.
It's probably the play.
Probably the
I
play.
don't know. I like Collins a lot, but Penny's
the
if
guy
Penny
when
gets the
he's healthy,
workload.
dude.
Yeah. Dude. This running back carousel of injuries and non-injuries and whatever is really starting to get me down.
I can't keep up with it, man. I forget.
I can't keep up. I'm already on fantasy basketball season 2. I'm doing both. I'm trying to focus on 14 football leagues and 1 fantasy basketball league, and
So I think if Penny starts, then I think he plays Penny over Collins, right? I don't know, dude. Your guys' guess is as good as ours on this one. Clearly,
it is. It really is. Do you play Jamison Crowder or T Higgins?
to be quite honest with you, I haven't followed the Seattle running backs at all because I knew that I wasn't going to touch them at all this week. So I just kind of bounced out of that real quick and I just stayed uninvolved.
I go Jamison Crowder over T. I know that's probably not advised, but T hasn't been very good lately.
That's surprising, man. T's your guy, bro.
T is my guy typically, and all the leagues where I have him, he was drafted as my guy, so there's not really any options for me there. But yeah, I'm probably going Crowder this week.
I don't know. I think I just go Higgins.
Think so? It's Baltimore.
Against Baltimore. I mean,
I hope Cincy beats Baltimore, dude. I need Cincy to win that division. We'd win like $5,000 if that happens.
if Cincy has any hope of beating them, I think Higgins is going to have to get involved. Especially when you have Humphreys probably taking on. I mean, I would think that Jamar Chase has earned the right to be the number 1 guy on that team. So where you consider that you put your best guy on Jamar Chase, you know.
My dad bet $40 on Cincy winning the division. I bet $10 on Cincy winning the division. So literally times 100 odds. So I'd win $1,000. He'd win $4,000.
Yeah, I mean, I guess say what you want about Philly fans, man, but they got passion, man. They expect greatness, and if you're not performing, they'll fucking call you out for it. So I respect it. Ben Simmons clearly doesn't.
I hated going to the Raiders game and not being able to wear my colors, and went to Raiders Washington game, and I'm literally dressed in all blue fucking rain suit. Me and my dad both neither of us wore our colors, and people were still talking shit. They're like, "Oh, ashamed to show your colors? What are you guys wearing? What the fuck is that?" Oh shit, fucking getting all this shit. I was 12. People are trying to fight me in the bathroom for not wearing Raiders shit. It was a ridiculous environment, dude. Jeez. I'm I wouldn't be surprised if there's people sneaking guns in these games somehow. 50% of Raiders fans are in prison.
And the other 50% of Cowboy fans in prison.
Yeah, for real. That's actually true, dude. It's Cowboy fans and Raider fans in prison just chilling. Fuck, I can't think of maybe some Niners. There's got to be 20% Niner fans.
Yeah. Niner fans are generally more pussies, though.
Yeah, they are typically, but hey. Anyway. Bengals Ravens gonna be a good game. It should be a good game. It should be. I would fade it for any survival pool. God, there's so much going on in the chat right now. Everybody's having conversation.
It's just all different directions too.
I love it though. I don't mind.
I'm so happy that we have some chat going on, bro. Because the
awesome
last 2 weeks have been depressing.
Yeah, we've been sitting here for an hour picking our ass and then waiting for somebody to come in so we can bullshit.
I guess those London games, everybody's like already set their roster like the night before, I guess, and they're just like watching the morning game or just sleeping in. I don't know what it is, but those last two London games fucked us up, man.
Messed everything up, really. Oh, I gotta ask you guys a question, because I had one that I was looking at this morning that is really close for me. It's Hawkinson or Renfro.
Do the pool, dude. Do the pool.
I'll do the pool.
You got it?
Right. I'll do it.
Okay. That's such a cool feature. I like it. What do you? What do you want us to talk about Devonta Adams for? I mean, he's a beast. There's nothing we can really say other than he's gonna fucking kill it and every week, right? Against Washington. Oh, that's fucking 40 points right there, juicy.
Yeah, like I was feeling, I put Renfro in because he's got like 75 points, and Hawkinson's kind of in that same realm. He's like close. He's like 65, but he's also been out a little bit. Just kind of like bouncing back and forth.
I think Hawk might be that guy.
You guys already took me on for live pick. How do you feel?
Can barely name 5 guys on there, dude. That's so.
Like so that. In the bottom left of the chat, like right underneath the say something thing, there's like a little like bar graph looking thing. And you just click that, type a couple names in, and then slap it up. It'll stay up until you either end it or until the stream ends. So we did that the other week on a Cordarrelle Patterson or who was the other one you were looking at?
Was it Trey Sermon?
And Trey Sermon, and it was like 50-50 until the like entire end, and like I was locking in Cordarrelle. I was like, that is the play him, he's a beast, whatever. And Kyle didn't play him against me, and he ended up going the fuck off.
Hey, you went off on my bench, but I still beat them motherfucker.
You still beat me. Yeah. But it cracked me up.
It sucked though. It made me a lot more nervous and scared than I could have been.
All right, so are you guys playing Hunter Henry or Renfro?
Shit, that shit for baseball. The Cowboys fan thing though was pretty funny, bro. That's so true. Like, they can't name 5 players on their own team. It's just facts. I don't think I would trade Michael Thomas for Judy at this point. You waited all season for Michael Thomas. Judy, I don't like that much anyways. So.
Oh, Kenny just sent me a trade offer. Let's review. He offered me a round 2 pick for Rashad Bateman in Dynasty.
Jack, Devontae Smith is getting 40 points, dog. Or Devonta Adams, rather.
What do you think about that, Kyle? 2nd round pick for Rashad Bateman in Dynasty?
I don't know what that does for you. How good is the 2nd round pick?
2nd round pick is basically getting like a Rashad Bateman type player. I mean, like I've gotten great players in the 2nd round. I've also gotten bad players. I've used them to trade up. Second round draft picks are pretty solid typically. Like I honestly wouldn't mind it. I just don't know what Rashad Bateman's going to do on that team. Like I don't know if he's going to be solid or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel about it either. We already talked him into the Renfro.
I'm still deciding.
No, I mean Jared.
Oh, him, yeah. The Renfro hype. Damn, dude, that's actually really close. I think Kenny's got a good. I think that's a good like value.
Hey everyone.
Jared Singer. 327 subscribers.
This says that Rashad Bateman's like worth like 15 points. Yeah, it's got him like ranked up hella high.
I hovered over one of your videos, bro, and it shows you in a chair with a cigarette in your hand. Like you just look like a fucking mafia member in that the quick little that clip. It's pretty badass.
the Shirkies.
I mean, I feel like if Jared subscribes to us, I'm gonna have to subscribe to him, right?
How do we feel about Rashad Bateman, dude?
I don't know if I'd give him up for a second, but I don't know what a second gives you because I don't play Dynasty, so I don't know.
I mean, when did I draft him? That's a real question. I wish I could see what round I drafted him in.
I think Stafford goes at it regardless. I mean, it's Stafford. He's been doing pretty good the whole year. All right, let's see. Felipe, Myers, Davis, Kirk, or Freeman. I'm going Myers. He's a nice, safe little option there. And then either Kirk or Freeman. I think I go Kirk. I think I go Myers and Kirk is what I would probably do myself. I mean, Callaway or Bateman, honestly, it really depends on how you're feeling because I think Callaway is more of a 2-point or like 20-point guy, and then Bateman's like a more safe like option. That's probably like 6-7 points. So if you need a guy that's gonna boom, then Callaway. But if you need a guy that's a little more safe and has a little bit more floor, then I guess Bateman. I think I would. I don't know. It's tough.
Should I use this as a chance to get Dobbins?
What do you mean? Can you?
Yeah, like maybe offer him something else along with Rashad Bateman and like throw like a second round pick in on my end, drop the second round pick off his end, and put like a Dobbins in there.
I mean, you could.
That might be. I don't know if he'll go for it, but
I think I go with Bateman this week.
Kenny doesn't even have a third running back to play this week, though. That's the issue.
Yeah, Hunter Henry's been solid this season.
Bateman's scary. Lamar throws to Andrews in Hollywood. That's it. LOL. Yeah.
No, that's so unfortunate, dude. Did you see the one that Jack said? Somebody dropped Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and then this guy that was a one waiver slot above him grabbed him.
Wow.
How would you even drop Clyde, dude? You can't just throw him on IR or something?
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I'm taking the L before I drop Clyde. Not that like Clyde's the end all be all, but Jack, I've seen some fucking crazy things happen this year too, man. Somebody dropped Kareem Hunt, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And so I picked him up, and then instantly just put him in my lineup, and he went off. And then somebody dropped that one guy Williams on the Broncos. The fuck is that? Devonta Williams, the running back. I was very confused on that too. I mean, how many IRs do you have? You have Chubb or Hunt on IR, one of them?
God, dude. I don't know what to do here, man. I want to trade this guy. I want to trade Kenny, but crazy that his team's in third. I wonder if I throw in Michael Carter.
Yeah, you wouldn't drop any of those guys for Rashad. If you were, I think you would. I don't know.
What if I do like Rashad Bateman and Michael Carter for J.K. Dobbins and a second round draft pick?
I'm sorry, I was trying to catch one in the chat. What?
Rashad Bateman and Michael Carter for J.K. Dobbins and a second round draft pick.
I mean, you could try it.
He has a running back on IR this week. He's not even starting anybody.
Yeah, but does that go through instantly?
It could. I can ask Dad to process it real quick. There's no like set way for it to process, really.
I mean, I guess if shit do it. I guess I don't know if he's gonna do it. I'm not sure, but
getting rid of all of my draft picks. I mean, it benefits him this year.
Hey Dan, how you doing? So Elijah Mitchell is the guy I'm picking for sure off that list, 1K William, and then Mike Davis is the other guy. Alex Collins, not only is he playing, I guess the Saints, but Penny's active as well, so I'm not quite sure how they're gonna go about using Collins. And then Bourne, I don't know, man. I don't think Bourne's really done much besides that 1 week. He got that long touchdown. So I mean, I'm probably just gonna do A-Rob and hope that A-Rob does the A-Rob things at some point.
I'm watching this. Okay, so where are you at in the thing? Because I totally got zoned out on that fucking Dynasty trade thing.
Oh, we know.
Somebody starts talking trade to me, and I'm like, ooh! I get all excited. Freaking love trading. Sometimes I trade just to trade. My team's in first place right now, and I there's no way I should be trading. I should just keep my depth at running back and call it good. But I figure worst case scenario, I can just go ahead and trade J.K. Dobbins to a team that's out of the playoffs later on in the year if I need to, and then just go grab a running back for the playoff run.
I'm on the Carlos question where he's asking us where he wants to start Jalen Waddle because Jalen Waddle's the clear-cut pick there.
Carlos, the man! Jalen Waddle all day long. He's the best player that you got. Play him, start him, love him. Jalen Waddle, waddling his way to greatness. All right, which of these three do you drop for Emmanuel Sanders, Julio, Corey Davis, or Chase Claypool? Do you really have to drop any of them? If you do, then I'm probably going Corey Davis. Well, I'm probably going Claypool. That's pretty close. One of the two.
Corey Davis is pretty trash, man. I'm for sure dropping him.
Yeah, Corey's pretty bad, but do you really have to drop somebody for Emmanuel Sanders?
I think you do.
You have to.
Emmanuel Sanders is way better than Corey Davis, in my opinion.
I guess. I just don't like him.
Clyde Edwards is a good long NFL player. I mean, dude, honestly, we've been saying that same thing for multiple weeks on the show. Clyde just doesn't.
Neither of us drafted him. We didn't draft him at all, right?
I drafted him in that one ESPN league just for fun.
Oh, just in case you were wrong?
Yeah, I just have one league where I just fucking.
So I have 14 leagues. I didn't draft him in one of them.
He's just
not one.
He's just not a good player. Like, he's just not.
Well, and look at where you could. I mean, you could draft like who was it? Like Aaron Jones. You can draft like Swift. You could draft all those guys in the same exact spot where you could draft Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So like, why go for Clyde when you can just get those guys? Some like Chubb was being drafted like early second, wasn't he? Like, or like mid first because I'm drafting mid first. Like, I'd rather have any of those guys over CH.
The next question, I would honestly probably go OJ Howard over Uzma.
It's close.
Uzma offers nothing, dude. It's just if he gets a touchdown, then fine. But then, how often does he get a touchdown, man? OJ Howard, at least he has more upside. And Antonio Brown's out right now, dude. So
Yeah, it's close. Either they both do nothing, or OJ Howard does something and Uzma does nothing. So it's pretty much, I guess you got to go OJ. Javonte is going to be this year's Gibson. Probably true. Tight end with no Schultz or Logan T. Damn, dude. That's brutal. What's on IR? Damn. Roster mess right now. Should I play Myers, Pittman, Van Jefferson, or pick up Bateman?
Okay, so Casey asked a question earlier. He has Hunt and Nick Chubb, and they're both out, and he's got Michael Thomas on IR. And so he's asking what he should do to win because he's 1-5. I think that's what it was.
What he should do to win?
I think so.
I mean, you just keep playing your roster and pray.
Also, I'm 1-5. I need to win the next few matchups. What do I do with them? So I mean,
are you asking whether or not you should drop them or something? or trade him, or I mean, you could trade him. You could trade like Kareem Hunt and Michael Thomas or something, and see if somebody will take him. Somebody who's got a good team who has depth that can afford to lose some stuff. But you're probably gonna have to do like a 2-for-1 that gets you like one good player.
Yeah, I mean, you could trade him, or you can just keep playing your roster and pick up the best players you can. I mean, you have other spots where
You're gonna get Chubb back pretty quick here. I mean, Kareem Hunt's gonna be a little longer, I think, but
yeah, if you're gonna drop one of them, remove one of them, it would be probably Hunt, just because Chubb's your guy. But I don't really know.
A fellow first seeder facing number 2 seed this week.
I would try not to drop either of them.
All right. So, I mean, we're playing Myers over Pittman, Van Jefferson, or Bateman, right?
Pittman may have correct weather still.
Shit, I gotta put Hawkinson in. You guys are stressing me out now.
Okay, so Myers in a standard league though, man. Myers is a really good PPR guy, but a standard guy, man.
I love Myers.
But in a standard, bro. 4 points, 5 points, 7 points, 9 points, 3 points, 4 points.
That's probably true, I guess, since he's a big PPR guy.
He's got a touchdown all season long. I think because it's a standard league, I lean Pittman, like regardless of weather.
Hard time signing in my fantasy league. Commissioner access required. What the fuck are you talking about?
I can be honest, bro. Kittle's a burden being on my bench too, but I have an IR spot, but he's still a burden just being there because I don't. It's disgusting that you pay that much high draft capital on a tight end and he's just IR, like regardless of whether he's on your IR bench. So I mean, this is the last time I ever pick him. Yeah, Jared, see, dude, we like to talk, we like to have a good time, we like to try to provide the best, analysis we can, on each question. So if we had 8,500 people in chat and it's not on, slow mode, that'd be pretty fucking crazy. I don't know how you keep up with that. You can't even give explanation at that point. You're just, you're kind of just ignoring some of the questions that, you think you're kind of dumb or, you don't want to answer. And then I guess you would just be randomly popping out ones that, I don't know, you just answer kind of a lot of the same questions that you see in chat. Okay, I see this guy's being asked a lot, so I'm gonna talk about Kareem Hunt because 900 people talked about Kareem Hunt. I don't know how you would manage that.
Why is Juwan Johnson projected for so many points this week?
I don't know, man. Don't know.
I'm trying to figure that one out. That's weird.
AB is better than Jeff, for fantasy or skill wise. I mean, I would rather have Jefferson for sure in fantasy, but
I feel like I'm gonna regret not playing Renfro.
I don't know if Williams does keep that job. I'm not sure because they put so much draft capital into Clyde, but Cam Brate, yeah, he's not doing shit. I agree with that one. I mean, Chubb's already gonna miss a good amount of time. I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna increase, have him stay out because of Dearness going off. I think they're gonna play him when he's healthy, regardless. Okay, dude, who do you have Cup, Chase, Metcalf, and Evans. Who do you play out of those 4 receivers? You have to pick 3.
Up. Who is it?
Cup,
Chase.
Jamar Chase, Metcalf, and Mike Evans.
Well, Metcalf, I like a lot.
You're 100% playing Cup. You have to.
And I have to play Cup. He's been one of the best receivers in the league this year.
Yeah.
So the other ones were Jamar Chase and who? Last one was
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. I think I'm just sitting Mike Evans. Dude, I'm not a big Mike Evans fan here. I mean, he's not getting the workload compared to the rest of the receivers on his team. Like, he has the lowest target share out of any guy on Tampa.
Yeah, but Antonio Brown's out. That should help him out.
It should, theoretically, and he's going against Chicago, which should help him out. He should get over 100 yards, but
I think if any week you're gonna sit Jamar Chase, this would be the week. I don't know if I would. I think I'm still just gonna sit Mike Evans in that case, but I think Evans might be more viable than Chase.
I think Jamar has to be the guy though. Like, he has to be the guy if they're planning on winning. Like, he's got to get his catches.
I don't know. This could be Jamar Chase's worst week, so I'm not saying to not play him. I'm just saying if you're gonna drop, I don't know. And Metcalf, he's got a new quarterback, so I don't know.
Mike Davis or Chase Edmonds?
Evans is my least favorite player there, though.
Yeah, I already got my answer in there, so whatever you say, man.
I really think that Mike Evans is going to do good this week, though. That's a problem. But, I mean, I think I would still start the other three. I'm taking Chase Edmonds, I think.
Chase Edmonds?
Yeah.
I don't really know how I feel.
Chase Edmonds has been consistent for the most part. Hasn't done much the last couple of weeks, but, I don't know. Mike Davis is pretty...
I mean, Mike Davis, you know what you're going to get from him. He's literally gotten, an average of 11 or 12 points every single week that he's played in PPR.
Yeah.
I would just probably go with consistency. He's going to do the same thing every single week.
Against the Dolphins, too. Not bad.
Yeah. It's one of his best matchups of the year. Just go with it. But Chase Edmonds provides way more upside. He can get 3 touchdowns randomly. Change my mind, go Renfro, Ryan, grab Bateman, start Jefferson. He's about to pop. Trey Wilton, one bracket Cup, leaving Jefferson open. Jalen Ramsey would probably be Hawk, at least 30% of snaps. Damn, dude, do I go Renfro or Hawkinson, dude? My heart is just saying Renfro.
Do what you gotta do, man. I think you're gonna be very pissed off if you don't go Renfro and he does better. So
I think you're right. And I have to play Hunter Henry over Hawkinson.
drop Brittle Kittle.
I wouldn't drop him. I'd trade him if anything. Yeah, I'd drop him maybe in I'd probably trade him because you could find a Niners fan in almost any fantasy football league because that's all Niners fans have to look forward to. I dropped Uzma, picked up OJ Howard, and I'm gonna pray Tom Brady. Keep looking for tight end. And so, yeah, no, he might. He might. He loves his tight ends. Well, chats with 200 plus people are just pointless to go, and your questions never get answered. Unlike smaller gamers, buy low on key now.
Dude, so if we ever make it big one day, we're gonna lose all our boys that got us there.
I think that they'll still show up from time to time. Gotta support. As long as we make them mods, I think they'll feel valued. Myers, Corey Davis. Is that Corey Davis, Mike Davis? Christian Kirk or Devonta Freeman pick 2? Sorry, I'm at work. Might have missed it if you answered it.
I said I think I did answer this one. I don't. It was Kirk Cousins or Kirk Cousins, Christian Kirk,
It's just Freeman and Christian Kirk, right?
No, it's Myers and Kirk is what I told him earlier.
Myers and Kirk makes sense, but Freeman could also have a big day.
I'm not a huge fan, but I played it like a safe, but like still upside route with Myers and Kirk.
Thank God, Jared's on the same page as me, man, with the Metcalf Cup and Chase thing. I like Mike Evans has been the only one that's disappointed us in like any week. Wide receiver 2.
No, I know Chase is hella good. I have him. I can't bench him. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if this would be the week where you could bench him, but I couldn't. It just wouldn't happen.
Jack, you can totally that Julio, Claypool, Corey Davis. It might cut it, man. One of those guys, if they just start popping off come December, you're gonna be fine. The question is, will they? And they're all capable of it though. Like that's. Keep Waddle or pick up someone while I can. Dude, Waddle's a beast. Keep Waddle.
Who are you picking up though? Is the question.
Who are you dropping Waddle for? That's my question.
Yeah, because I mean,
Waddle's the number one receiver on the team.
Waddle's a great play this week too. So.
Yeah, man. Everybody's saying Hawkinson over Renfro, dude. This is making me sick.
Justin Jefferson, I would take over AB all day. Justin Jefferson's the guy there. AB's been good this year for sure, but Justin Jefferson's the guy. And you're gonna have more consistency with Justin Jefferson.
That's really close for me. Start Williams or Herbert from Chicago. I got to go Herbert, man. I like Herbert better, but it's anybody's ball game.
Yeah, we think that Herbert looked better he looked good last week. We believe in his talent a little bit more. So I mean, I don't.
But the Bears have a tendency of going with the exact opposite of what we expect.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they go, oh, let's just throw Damien Williams in there, and I have no idea what they're gonna do. Yep.
Is it already 10 o'clock? No, it's not. Okay. All right, Jack. Have a good one, man. Love you, man. You're beautiful. I love you. All right. How many points do you think Terry McLaurin's gonna get? Dude, Jared. So I live in California, so most of my leagues have at least 1 to 2 Niner fans. Because I play with a lot of family and stuff, and family and friends, and I got Kittle in this one league in the second round just as trade bait, and at the beginning of the year, one of the guys was like, "Oh, I'll trade you Gronk straight across," and I was like, "You can go fuck yourself." And then Gronk ends up blowing up 3 weeks in a row, and he's like, "Still down for my trade." Now both of us are on our third tight end because I got Dawson Knox and he picked up Conklin, and both of those guys are now not ready to play.
J9 was good, bro.
We live up in NorCal. We live by Sacramento. Mo Ali Cox or Uzuma?
Fucking
probably Mo Ali Cox. That's who I'm starting this week. Because I had Dawson Knox and I benched Dawson and then went and grabbed Mo Ali Cox from free agency. Uzuma was available. I went with Mo.
Yeah, Cox has more upside. I'm just not starting Uzuma ever.
I think Terry should, be in the 15 to 16 point range. It's about standard, right?
I think standard is 8 or 20.
Yeah, I'm hoping he gets like 15 to 16 points. Would be nice.
There's really no in between with Terry, dude. It's like 8 and 20.
God, I can't wait for the Skins game.
I think Terry gets 5 points.
Yeah, has the Darren Waller news come out yet?
I don't know, man. Also, we do not keep going through the games. We just do the first 2 hours, and then we go watch.
Oh shit! He accepted my trade.
Kenny did?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Michael Carter and Rashad Bateman for J.K. Dobbins in a second. I don't know. I don't. So the thing is, I have DK, Cooper Kupp, and another beast ass receiver. So I don't really need Rashad Bateman. I don't need the depth at wide receiver. The Michael Carter thing, he wasn't in my lineup either though. I got Melvin Gordon, DeAndre Swift. That's pretty much it. but whatever. I mean, I think it'll help me in future years maybe.
Michael Carter's useless anyways.
He's not useless. I think he provides some good rest of the season value, but I can't believe I just made that trade.
The Crowder Brown question though is really I don't know, man. Man. I think you go Crowder just because the Rams match up. I try to avoid the Rams when I can.
I'm gonna message my dad real quick and say, can you send that trade through?
Sam, I'd rather go Damien Williams. Mark Ingram's just very little upside. I mean, so does Damien Williams, I think, at this point, but I think there might be more.
What do you think about our trade? You think it's fine, or do you think I got screwed? He accepted it so quick. Now I'm getting nervous. Get a little sweat. Oh, and who'd you go with, Damien Williams or wait, where were you at?
I did Damien Williams over Mark Ingram.
Did we answer the Jameson Crowder St. Brown one?
I did.
What did you say?
I said Crowder.
I can get behind it. It's so 50-50 for me, man.
It's 50-50. I think that I like Crowder better because I think against New England, like, they'll use him the most against New England, and I also think that St. Brown against the Rams is just not something I'm interested in.
It's a cop out for me, but it's definitely 50-50.
Yeah, it's a cop out for you.
And Damien Williams, I just don't know what he's gonna do this week, man.
I know me either, but Mark Ingram is just not going to get above 10 points in any way, which form or shape or anything. So I'm just.
I like those players next year. I wouldn't have done it, but it sounds like you're stacked. So yeah, we'll see, dude. It's honestly, it's all going to depend on, J.K. Dobbins. If he comes back healthy, if he does, what he's supposed to do, like he could actually be better than Michael Carter for sure. And then a second round draft pick could totally be better than Rashad Bateman. And I wasn't completely sold on what he was putting together so far. I don't like grabbing receivers from the Ravens because Lamar Jackson, I don't have 100% faith in his passing ability. Like obviously, that's disrespectful, but because he is an elite quarterback, but I don't know about if he's like a prototypically elite quarterback.
It's not even the stat; it's the way they run their offense too. It's just been statistically. I feel like it's proven over history that the Ravens receivers really haven't been much since Anquan Bolden was the thing, or Steve Smith did okay for a little bit. Like there just hasn't been much like production out of the receivers.
But I have Tyreek, Cooper Kupp, and DK Metcalf. Like, do I need?
Well, no, and then Carter too, dude. Like, I'm not interested in any running back for the Jets. Like, the Jets are they've been shit for the past 50 years. When are they going to be good? Like,
I don't think he'll drop either of them in a dynasty. I really don't, because his team is pretty shallow. Like, he's got right now he's got like guys on IR like roster. He's got Rashad Penny, Jeffrey Wilson. Rashad Penny's on IR, by the way. Is he playing or no?
Yeah, they're saying that they're going to move him from IR. I just don't think it's upgrade. I don't know. I don't think it's.
Yeah, he's got like Josh Kelly, Carlos Hyde, Peyton Barber. Like his team is struggling. Like he just needs a couple key pieces and he'd be fine.
I mean, I guess possible buy low running backs might be like I don't know if Swift is a buy low, but like he's not. It depends on how he's looked at. He might not be looked at as like a crazy good option, even though he's pretty good. I mean,
is Waller playing or not?
Devonta Williams is pretty solid. I think he'll do good going forward. I don't know about Waller, man.
This is crazy, man. Their game's at 10, right?
No, we're at 1.
Game's at 1?
Yeah.
Dude.
It
sucks. When I saw 1, I thought it was 1 Eastern, and I was like, fuck. Which makes no sense. I don't know.
Any injured running back might be a buy low, like maybe like a Montgomery or Saquon.
I don't want to answer all these questions, but I'm really slow. We don't know about Darren Waller, AJ Brown. The actual number 1 was taking Russell Wilson. I love Russell Wilson, but rest of the season not really looking very good. Jimmy G starting.
You know it's Isaiah, right?
What?
That's Isaiah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Isaiah! Jimmy G starting. Should I keep that or pick up Goff from the waiver? I mean, I'd probably have Goff in, I think. It's close. I don't like either too much. Like those players next year, so wide receivers are Hopkins, Hollywood, and flexing Pittman. Should I plug Julio in there? I just stick with what you got, man. Stick with Hopkins, Hollywood, and Pittman.
Fuck, dude. Do I just pick up Ricky Seals and bench Waller?
They haven't released the news yet. The only question is, he'll pick up his Ingram, I think. If Waller doesn't play, Ingram will be fine to pick up and play. He's not going to do great, but he's not going to do bad. So it's just like, you know, if it's your last resort, it's actually not that bad. It's not a bad last resort. Oh, guys, Damien Williams or Herbert? YDK, we're definitely going Herbert, man. That's unanimous from the group.
Unanimous from the group?
Yep. Guy in my league agreed to trade me Jefferson for AB if AB is healthy next week. See, I always hit people with ultimatums, too. I'm like, no, if it's not now, I'm not doing it. Like talk Ellis. I'm like, nope, not gonna do it. And then if they decline, then I'm like, all right, maybe I'll do it. I always put the ultimatum down.
So you could put Julio in for Bateman, but I don't know if I would do it. That's like a 50-50 option.
Nah, I'm probably just. Wait, where's that?
That was a little higher. I was trying to figure out what I want to do with my Waller share. I don't know who I want to drop. I think I'm just gonna wait until he's either out or playing, and then just fucking wing it.
I look tan as hell when I have the dark.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking
dark screen.
At the 10.
I throw something light on, and all of a sudden it's like, oh no, he is white. All right. Kirk or Myers? Probably Christian Kirk.
Yeah, I'm taking Jefferson over AB all day, man. He's younger, he's more healthy. He's just gonna be more consistent over the year. AB, you don't know what you're gonna get. Gronk comes back, then what? AB shit. Like I don't know. I think the AB's benefiting heavily from Gronk being out. Not to say that AB still won't be good, but it's just inconsistency. He's gonna fuck you in the long run. Myers over Kirk, unless it's standard.
Second, I gotta tell my dad something. I gotta tell him to.
So I can get that through.
Hey, Dad, will you send that trade through?
I agree with Jared.
You send that trade through?
This is the Jamal
Me and Kenny's made a
Williams.
trade, but he needs him for the first game.
You're not playing Hines, and you're not really gonna play Sonny Michel, and Jamal Williams is kind of okay.
I think it's Office Rookies. Yeah, the one with Kenny's in.
Hey, good luck to you too, man. Have a good rest of your day. It's always great having you here. I like everybody. I know everybody's welcome. We appreciate everybody that comes in.
Sorry, boys.
What is Michael? Dude, I was the worst at science, bro. I'll be honest. I like chemistry, but other than that, it's because I like the math. I like the equations part of it. Other than that, I'm out on science. Powerhouse of the cell. Booker is my play over Mike Davis. Cooper Kupp or Amari Cooper? If you're trading Amari Cooper and AB for Justin Jefferson, I don't mind it depending on the rest of your team. But if it really destroys your depth and like you don't have good players after that, then yeah, I mean I would stick with what you have. But if that's Cooper Kupp though, then I'm not trading Cooper Kupp ever. So that's.
No, you can't trade the best player in the league.
No, there's just no way that's Cooper Kupp though. He's talking about Amari. Has to be.
Amari Kupp?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Amari Cupper? Dude, Cooper Kupp has 175 points in my league already. He has more points than Jalen Hurts. Because he gets a bonus for every time he gets over 100 yards.
He does that every fucking week.
Right. Well, he's done that 3 weeks. but he's also gotten 2 touchdowns 3 weeks. So he missed 100 yards by 8 and 4 yards in 2 weeks. That would have been so nice.
Jesus.
Now it's game time decisions. Would trading Cooper and AB for either Lamb or Justin Jefferson be good? Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love it. Because I don't want Amari Cooper. I'd rather have CD Lamb for sure.
Yeah, but you're trading Cooper and AB.
Yeah, and you're getting Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Oh, for both? Or for either?
For either.
For either, no. For both, yes. My mistake.
I'm saying,
yeah, if it's just for Justin Jefferson, no, I would keep Amari and AB and call it good. AB is actually like almost just as good as Justin Jefferson. He's getting so many fucking targets. It sucks that he's injured right now, but he's a beast. Like, I love Justin Jefferson, I love CeeDee Lamb, but not that much, not to that extent.
I like Justin Jefferson a lot. I would do it for Justin Jefferson, both. Depending on the rest of your team. It is all just dependent on his team. Like,
I can't think of a team that's be that much of a powerhouse that could withstand that. If it's keeper or dynasty, then that changes things for sure. But if it's just a 1-year thing, then I don't know. Like, I would trade Amari Cooper and AB for Lamb or Justin Jefferson in a dynasty.
OJ Howard would be my pick up there, Leo. Cameron Brake's just kind of more of a blocking guy at this point. I think he definitely could get a touchdown or do something, but I think it's more likely that Howard would be the guy. No, I mean, honestly, I feel you. I think AB does fall off a cliff. It's not going to be a pretty heavy cliff. Like, I think when Gronk's back, it'll eat into some of his workload.
I think he'll fall off a cliff long term, but he's not going to eat into his workload that much. He's just going to take his touchdowns. But he's still going to get a ton of work.
Antonio Brown's going to be inconsistent though, man. He'll have like a game where he's 3 points, 7 points, then he'll go off for like 17, but then he'll go back down to like 5, and like that might hurt you in the playoffs. I'm pretty certain of it.
Taj, it's Moreau if Moreau is the starter. Like if Waller's out, if Waller's not out, then it's definitely Brate. Can't believe I just made that trade.
Are you saying Brate over OJ Howard?
I said no. There's Moreau or Brate at the bottom. It's OJ Howard over Brate for sure, but
no, that's Taj answering his question, I think.
Well, where did he say Moreau?
I think he's just assuming that if you can't get
assuming what?
If Waller doesn't play, you can pick up his backup.
What makes you say that? But okay.
I see what you mean, though. I mean, if that's the case, then that's the case.
That makes no sense. Somebody else could have Moreau. We don't know. Did he say that Moreau is a free agent?
I think it's pretty much just you assume.
Dude, everybody's telling me Hawkinson. Do I just play Hawkinson instead of Hunter Henry then? Like, that's just messed up.
What are the percentages at? Like, how many people can you see? How many people?
78.
23 votes. Woo.
Yeah, pretty big.
Pretty big sample size there. Damien Adams is the starter today, I'm pretty sure. That's a good concern to have, Luke, but like you're still treading up a lot of sauce there. Like, it really depends on your team and if they can withstand that, but you might want to try to get a little bit more if you can. Especially if you're trading for CeeDee Lamb, because you're trading one receiver that's for another receiver. Like CeeDee, you'd rather have CeeDee than Amari Cooper, but like not by much, honestly.
Renfro, Hawkinson, Hunter Henry, pick 2.
You start Patterson over Sanders all day, every day. Patterson's a stud, man. Cordell Patterson gets it done, especially today.
Oh, Taj asked Moreau or Brate. Yeah. What I was saying. Sheesh. All right, Cordell Patterson or Sanders? Cordell Patterson all day long. Patterson's a must start in the league. I wish I would have like hustled and got him in a bunch of dynasties or something.
I have 5 minutes to decide if I want to bench Waller and pick up somebody right now. Who's playing?
Danny Dimes is never a starter. No, sometimes he is, but it sucks. What'd you say, Kyle? What are you trying to decide on?
I gotta figure out who's playing in the afternoon. So if Waller does not play, can I pick somebody up?
I see how many leagues I got Waller in.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do it. In that case, I would love to trade two of those guys away for Justin Jefferson, but I want something back in return as well. Like you need like another player in there. Like if you were gonna get Damien Williams and Justin Jefferson, then maybe I would do it. But like you're kind of just trading away too much in both scenarios, especially in the CeeDee Lamb scenario. It shouldn't require Antonio Brown and Amari Cooper to get Lamb. And if it does, then that's not a trade worth doing.
Boys, you got to pray for me. If Waller doesn't play, then I'm gonna have to start OJ Howard or Darius Slayton or that's it. Josh Gordon or Damian and Josh are both it. God, dude.
I think I just picked up Ricky Seals-Jones, dude, and just drop Pittsburgh defense.
You know who's been a disappointment this year is Tutu Atwell. I thought Tutu would get some playtime.
And I can't because somebody already dropped Ricky Seals. Fuck.
Yeah, I've got OJ in a tight end premium league, so I'd have to play him instead of Waller in the tight end premium league. I got Hunter Henry in as well, but I have no other skill position players that can start. I got Zeke on bye week. I got my whole team is just for hunger right now. Shaking up. I got Herbert on bye week in the super flex.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Waller's either declared out or not, and if he's out, then I'll put him on my out and I'll pick up somebody, dude. Because my only option, I was gonna pick up Ricky Seals. Like that was the one guy I could put in right now and play, but like somebody dropped him too recently, I guess, so I can't even pick him up right now. Like it wouldn't go through. So, and I'm not gonna pick anybody else up right now. They're all just worthless tight ends. So
yeah,
I'll wing it. I just gotta make sure I'm aware of the situation before the game starts, which is at 1:05. So around 12:50, I need to be able to look at options potentially. Okay. All right, guys, we got 3 minutes. Any more questions? Now's the time, or forever. Hold your peace.
Hey, we should ask what they think of the trade that happened in our league.
Oh, dude, that's disgusting, dude.
Ask these young gentlemen what they think, if it was collusion or if it was just like a bad trade or.
It's 100% collusion, dude. Has to be.
I forgot what the trade was.
I'm pulling it up right now. I kind of memorized it already, but I want to like really just get into it. Okay, so this guy.
J.D. Mckissack over Damien Williams.
God,
You call me Trubisky? Damn it! Yo,
so
Trubisky. Yo, Trubisky. What's going on?
Did you say Damien Williams over J.D. Mckissack?
J.D. Mckissack.
Oh, you picked J.D. Mckissack?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
J9, we're up in Sacramento area. Nothing too bad over here. Pick one Marlon Mack, Ingold from the Raiders, or pick up Ahmed from Miami. Dude, what is that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Ahmed is your guy, but
yeah,
he's the best out of those three.
He's getting the most playing time as of right now. He's getting like 27%.
Yeah, but that's not good.
That's not good at all.
Hardman or Robbie Anderson?
Hardman. Robbie.
Yeah. Robbie's just been for hunger this year. I was pretty high on the Robbie Anderson train until till this season. Running back depth consists of backups for injured players. My only backup wide receiver is Waddle because dude, honestly, Waddle's not a bad backup. I'm telling you. I mean, it sucks in a standard league, but
you could even play Waddle this week. So
I play Waddle all the time. Got to do what you got to do.
Swift and Najee's hella good, man.
Swift and Najee are beast. The questionable kings.
Come see you in LA.
Come see me in LA, dude. We're actually going to be in LA this next week. I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're going to be in LA next week. So our stream is actually going to be from LA on Sunday.
Oh, shit, we have to do that, huh?
Can.
How do we do that? Do we bring a laptop or something?
I guess we just bring a laptop, get on Discord, give it a shot. But yeah, we're going to be down there. My cousin's having her wedding, so we're just going to be rolling down there. It's going to be crazy, dude. Her wedding, she's got like Halloween theme. Like, this shit is going to be insane. It's going to be I think she has like a petting zoo. Like, the thing's going to be fucking ridiculous. Can't wait. Guest appearance? Dude, maybe. I don't know. We got to see what the situation's like. I don't know where we're going to be, like how the morning's going to be set up, because I don't know what day the wedding is. Like, I don't know if there's like a, I don't know what our schedule's looking like, but we can, if you're on the Discord, we can bullshit and whatever. Or text or whatever. I don't care.
Dude, I don't
know how we're going to get the thing off. Like, I have a laptop that we can use, but
I didn't even realize that. I totally forgot about that, bro. Fuck, that's gonna be. I mean, I can use my phone to like search up players and shit, and then we just use all our research will be done on our phones.
We could just use 2 laptops, but if we're in the same room, it'd be a mess.
I think we're gonna have to be in the same room, dude. I don't mind doing it next to each other in that case, but
yeah, it'd be like a fucking echo.
It's gonna be interesting. No, we would just stream from one laptop.
Yeah, I know, I got you.
We wouldn't even be on Discord. All right, yeah, because we would be, yeah.
Cook and Madison are on, that's one desperate. Damn, dude. Yeah, no, the Cook bye week is brutal. Mckissack or Waddle? Did we say that? I think it just depends on if it's standard or not. I don't know.
What was the?
Oh, Gibson, Mckissack or Waddle? Gibson then. Yeah. Waddle this week with all the bye week players.
Waddle, I don't know. Waddle might be.
He might be fine, but Gibson
scares me though, dude.
If it was a better receiver than Waddle, then I would go for it. But I think you are in the Discord link. Do we have it on here? We don't. I'm gonna send it real quick.
All right, guys. So this trade was disgusting. All right.
Thanks, Joey, man. Have a good one, man. Good luck. All right, tell the trade real quick. It's 10:02 already. I gotta watch my Washington team play.
All right, so this guy's trading away Nick Chubb and Julio Jones for Saquon Barkley, Keenan Allen, and Travis Kelce. Like, Keenan Allen over Jones, and then Saquon Barkley and Chubb are kind of equals. So, like, why would you even throw Kelce into that trade? There's just no point. And so you look at this guy's team after the trade, like if it goes through.
He's stacked.
And he'd have Lamar Jackson, DeAndre Hopkins.
Has it gone through?
No, it hasn't gone through yet. Yeah, it hasn't gone through yet. It would be Lamar Jackson, D-Hop, DJ Moore, and then Keenan Allen. And then his 3 running backs would be Jonathan Taylor, Leonard Fournette, and Saquon Barkley. And then he'd have Travis Kelce at tight end. Like, the dude would just be fucking stacked across the board. 3 great running backs, receivers, great tight end, great quarterback. Like, it's just, I don't get it. I don't understand. It has to be conclusion.
Trubisky.
Yeah, Jared, freaking.
Yeah, that's collusion. I reported it to the league, so I'm hoping that they cancel it. If they don't cancel it, then we're gonna do some collusion of our own. Honestly, I don't want to be like that guy because I've never been that guy. It makes me sick to even think about. But if I'm 1-5 in that league and Kyle's 4-2, so if people want to get all crazy, then so be it, man. I'm like that stuff pisses me off more than anything. So
my team's already pretty good with Waller, Hurts, Marquise, Ridley. Like, I got Cordell Patterson, Cook. Like, I got some guys, but he's got some guys too.
It's one of my best teams, but like I just can't put together any wins. I have Eckler, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Swift, AJ Brown, whatever. And it sucks because I have AJ Brown, Deontay Johnson, and both those guys have been like off and on like nobody's business, so I can't get a win. I have Mark Andrews, who sucked at the beginning of the year, and now he's turning it on. But I'm literally 1-5. Like, Like, how are you 1-5 with that roster? Plus Aaron Rodgers, I have like, so that sucked week 1. Like, just so much like. Man, that team should be so good.
No, they're such a good roster for 1-5, and then you could easily just give me Aaron Jones and like Swift and like stuff like the collusion that we could do would be disgusting. It wouldn't be fair.
Did I even say Kareem Hunt? I have Kareem Hunt. Like, my whole team is just sick.
I don't want to. I hate to do. I don't like colluding at all. That's not our thing at all.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do anything, but it's just
it's frustrating.
Definitely makes you think about it when you see people like blatantly cheating in your league. Like, all right, time for some football, guys. It was nice talking to everybody. I'll see you next week.
You'll see him next week
from a different location.
I won't see him next week. You'll see him next week.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't really give a shit what you do. I'm just saying I'll see him next week.
Okay. I'm just giving you shit 'cause you didn't say we'll see you next week.
I mean, you could say we'll see you next week.
You know what, guys? We'll see you next week. Like and subscribe. We'll be back. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do it yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll get some slapped together.
Like, I don't care what you do. You do what you want to do, bro. I ain't speaking for you. Oh God. No, I'm just kidding. You have the